morning, good afternoon, and good evening from here at the Canna Lounge. Doing an impromptu stream today. We had no intention of streaming today, but we are seriously bored, so we figured we'd open up the fact of the chat and open up the live stream and see how it goes today. Oh, Blitzo, buddy, you are soaked. Oh, bud, you got into the rain. And you're gonna go back out in it. Oh, you silly, silly boy. Alright. Well, I'll figure it this way. We're going to take our opportunity while we got it to take a dabby do before the show starts. If the stream messes up for a second, give me a moment, guys. I just got a notification in. Okay. Sorry, guys. Channel boss turned around and ended up messaging over in Discord. We had to answer that. When you get a message from the boss, you don't ignore it, especially on YouTube. Oh, man. So, the news for the day is we've got the presidential Congress. Hey, King, how's it going? We were just talking about you, buddy. So we weren't planning originally on turning around and going through and doing a live stream today, but we turned around and decided to do so anyway. We got to test a couple of settings and make sure that things are running right, you know. But apparently we're supposed to have a presidential congressional office meeting or whatever today. I wanted to turn around and do a live stream for it, but reality's sake is for me to turn around and do that, I'm realizing I'm going to have to do a really late stream tonight because it's supposed to hit our TV about the time that King over here is going live. Hey, Crystal, how's it going? Hope your day's going well today. For those that don't know, today was a totally impromptu live stream. We had no... Oh, dude, I am. We turned around and we realized that the apartment complex that we've been trying to get a hold of and trying to deal with over the last few months, it fell through. You ain't supposed to hurt yourself when you drink. You ain't supposed to hurt yourself when you drink. Come on. We're better than this. Oh, you're going to make me turn that way. Oh, that moment of... They told us that our dog's ESA numbers were good enough, and then they turned around and ended up telling us that now the ESA numbers aren't good enough, that we've got to get a letter of ESA down the list, so on and so forth. Shit that's going to take months of getting together with psychiatrists and shit to be able to do, and it's just, we don't have as much as we want to be able to turn around and get into it, we don't have time for it. Yeah, it has been a hell of a day for sure, and the thing is, for those that don't know, we've got the Congressional Congress meeting today of our Supreme President-in-Chief turning around and dictating what he's done in the last 40-odd days that he's been in office. So that's going to get interesting. Cursed Earth, thank you. I'm so grateful that you subscribed, man. Every single subscriber on this channel counts. Funny thing is, Canna was just about to do a dabby do while the room was empty, and then everyone showed up. Yeah, I'm not too far into politics either. I mean, I think politics is just a general game that the government likes to play with us. But yeah, apparently we've got one. If I was to catch it on CNN, I could catch it at like 3 o'clock this afternoon. But for most of the news coverage and most of the news companies that are covering it, it's like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. It'll be on, I think, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for New York. Hey, France, awesome. We love our French people over here. We really do. Grew up around a set of neighbors, and one of them happened to be French, and met one of the best neighbors that I ever had growing up. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Because honestly, there are few nicer people that I have met than pretty much the French and the Scottish. I think they're probably two of the most nice countries that I've ever dealt with. Um, India, of course, is on that list, but it's almost as though they're trained to be polite. All right, all right. I'll believe you. You're innocent, but just know that on this channel, we specialize in broken halos. Innocents don't last long usually on this channel because yeah, you've stepped into the dark humor realms of YouTube. Yeah, and I've noticed it. It's really a lot towards the Americans. I mean, yeah, they can be special dicks to most people, but man, a lot of French people and a lot of Americans, I don't get it. Yeah, exactly. I have to find the comedy in it. I really do. When you don't understand something, if you don't understand it and you can't laugh at it, then it'll drive you insane. But I can honestly laugh at it because from what I've been able to garner, I mean, it's like we turn around and we break ourselves for no reason whatsoever. It's like I don't know, man. It's weird. Everyone in America wants to go to France for their anniversary. Everyone in France wants to either turn around and stay in the country and or turn around and take off out of the country for the anniversary. But I don't get it. Why would anyone ever want to come to the US for an anniversary? We don't have Paris. We don't have any of the fucking any of that beautiful architecture that y'all got out there. At least not in my opinion. I think we kind of peaked at our architecture like back in the 60s and 70s ultimately. And actually a long time before that. We've only been on for 8 minutes and we've already got 46 views. Sweet. Sweet. King, thank you for telling me how to set up the fact of our live view count and our live watch for the fact of our views. Because that screen right there makes this screen right here make a whole bunch more sense. Yeah, exactly. Some countries, most people don't understand how beautiful some countries are. I mean, granted, there's a lot of countries where they seem like they're just desert. Okay? But even in the middle of the desert, you can turn around and go into those hills and you can find some of the most amazing old school architecture in the world cut directly into the rocks. Stuff that nowadays we question how they did it and actually debate whether we could do it with our modern day equipment. Right? Sand surfing, go play in the dunes. I haven't been sand surfing in so many years. The last time I went sand surfing was out in California, and just say that Canna was not very good at it. But for those that know how to sand surf, man, y'all are awesome. The shit you pull is amazing. From Uganda, but you like India? All right, all right. That may, that makes it official. India, lovely country, lovely people. They are probably some of the most respectful people that I have ever met. Believe it or not, the most respectful and courteous people I have ever met are Indian. Um, if I butcher the pronunciation, I'm sorry, but Sylvain, yes, we do. We're not actually into the online games or into the console games yet because we're dealing with the fact of really bad signal out here where we're at. We're like 15 miles from the nearest cell tower. But we do mobile gaming. We are starting to get videos out there. We've been working on getting videos out for like the last couple of weeks. We've got a little bit of a backlog on the channel for the fact of the video section, but we're slowly getting there. But live stream, usually we turn around and do our chat sessions, and when we turn around and end up doing our gaming, it's usually the fact of quote-unquote our videos. Actually got to meet The Undertaker. Oh, come on, Sylvain. I can see behind me already. I'm looking in the camera. I can see behind me. Ain't nothing there that I can't see here. But I know what that was. It's that famous moment of, are these pre-recorded? And no, everybody, they're not. Canna can turn, Canna can move. I'm not stuck in one spot. Trust and believe. I hate the pre-recorded streams too. I can't stand them because I go to turn around and go to engage with them and go to engage with the creator and realize that they're not there. And that just bugs me. Undertaker for a few minutes in motel. All right, all right. That's cool. Yes, we've got food. Over by the window. What about over by the window? Any celebrities in real life? Truth, I probably have, but I probably didn't even notice them. Alright, Sylvain, have a good rest. Oh, have I eaten today? Yeah. I've already eaten today. I've already had my lunch for the day. Nah, I figured there wasn't anything by the window, but I know Mama Canna's sneaking up behind me. Why is the water empty? Because he's been turning around and nabbing out of Blitz's water bowl, and I've been waiting for that to turn around and dry down. Okay. Alright. Uno Demento, guys. Sorry. I'm not. 嗯，嗯，they're sprouting. They're pretty and green. They're tigerly. Okay. Alright, see you again soon, Sylvain. Oh, me personally, ramen. Ramen for lunch. It was worth it. King sets high. As much as I. Well, mic's on, he can hear you. Oh. I can. Ah, that's dead lighter. 15 minutes and almost 60 people. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And I can't blame them for only sticking around on average about a minute. You know, most people are going to turn around and flip through really quick. And I know I'm not exactly the most entertaining individual on YouTube. I definitely run behind King, that's for sure. Alright, There's a lot of good songs. I'm not listening to that one now. No, come on. Open. For open. Pandora. Thank you. Back. Oh. Yeah, let's go with Bone Thugs. Been a while. It automatically starts with Till I Collapse. Alright. Are you actually correct, or do I need to re-update you? It might be right, actually. Because it's matching up pretty close to what I'm seeing up there.
Who made coffee, you or your brother?
Tony. I did not make coffee.
Okay. I asked a necessity to know.
No, I figured as much. Thank you. Merge away. It's not exactly that he overkills the grounds, it's that he turns around and sets it like a normal pot of coffee. He's not adjusting for the type of coffee that it is. He treats all coffee the same, and they're not all the same. You know, where there's certain coffees that I'll turn around and I'll pull like 2 scoops out to be able to make a pot. That one I'd only pull like maybe a scoop and a half.
Can I pull in my espresso?
Pretty much, because otherwise it turns around and it gets that bitterness. And I'm sorry, I'm just not one for bitter coffee. Bitter coffee is not... No. Okay. Reload, turn around, and end up getting the current data from you. King, I thought you were already an official New Yorker. How long you gotta be official to turn around? How long do you gotta be in New York to be considered official?
Over 20 years.
Over 20?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Happy license day. Who got their license? Or is that just the general calendar day today? Hey, Ruth. Nice of you to join us. We originally weren't planning on going live today. We just decided to do it anyway. We wanted to test the settings and test the systems. And like I said, King, thank you for turning around and telling me how to actually get the live transmission feed of the views. Because without that right now, I'd be thinking that the show was bombing. Like, for real. For those that don't know, congratulations and a obligatory applause to King Live 2025 for turning around and getting his CDL switched over so he can officially be allowed to truck on the streets of New York. Congratulations, man. I know you've been waiting on that. Were you looking for the remote? Okay.
What I'm looking for.
I keep waiting for that damn congressional freaking announcement to come out. But I know it's going to be fucking later on tonight. By the time it comes out, King will probably be going live.
What?
Trump's congressional announcement for his first congressional fact of the year since his presidency. I want to see just how fucked up shit really got. Because straight up, I just watched multiple different fucking news channels all on the same coverage, okay? Knowing that news companies turn around and change their wording so that way they can't be claimed as plagiarism, but knowing that they all get basically the same fucking information from the same timing. Okay?
Yeah.
They're all agreeing. Our U.S. economy, it's fixing to go downhill. Because the recession that we were in, it's going to start again. Because those tariffs just went into place on Canada. Well, Canada gave us their answer. Trudeau, being the gentleman that he is, he kept it civil. But you could see it in Trudeau's eyes. You could see it, that look of betrayal.
Right.
Straight up, the thing is, if you know how to garden and you know how to grow plants and vegetables, I would start doing it.
Good.
I would get a really good early start on the season, because straight up, by the time that the actual time to gather and collect all of those resources come in,
Spring is supposed to be getting ready to go in the ground in like less than 20 days.
yeah, I know, we're like 21 days away from back to planting season.
We're 21. We're going to be 20 days.
For the outdoor planting schedules, we're like 20 to 21 days out. But those that know how to grow a garden, that know how to grow vegetables, that know how to grow fruits down the list, that have their, quote unquote, their food resources that are renewable, take advantage of it, because you're going to need it. Ah, Bangladesh. Okay, that understands why I couldn't read it. Well, that explains why I couldn't read it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Bangladesh is Sanskrit, right? I mean, if I'm wrong, I fully take the knock on that one. Wait a minute, did I miss Sky coming into there? Hi, Sky! I didn't even realize you jumped in. You turned around and hid. Adnan, I can't read it in your standard language. Oh, doing very well, doing very well. And yes, Ruth, I agree. You have to be an artist just to write their words. Just to be able to write their words, you have to have such a steady and fluently flowing hand to turn around and do it. Because that writing, that takes some real control when you're doing it by hand. But yeah, definitely. We're actually doing really well today. We've only been on for about a half an hour, and we're already up to basically the view count that we'd normally be at like an hour in. So apparently we're doing something right today. I have no idea what's going on with it, gang. I am so glad you're here, though, because it's part of the reason why I've been trying to contact you. We have no idea what the fuck we did to our signal. The only thing I can come up with, me personally, is the fact that the base that it's sitting in right now is actually a Bluetooth speaker, but it has a radio function, so it's got a radio receiver. I'm thinking it's giving it a signal boost without intending to, being that close to the receiver. Like, straight up, I think that's what it is, because ever since we started putting the phone into the handle of the speaker, we have been getting clear quality. Or at least clearer quality than what we were getting. But yeah, I seriously think it's the fact that we put it inside of the handle for the speaker. Sky, I'm so sorry to hear that, hon. I hope you get feeling better. I really do. And trust and believe, you're not alone in it. We go through the fact of our mental flips here on the channel constantly. Anyone that's been with this channel long enough knows that we go from our happy point to the entire world is burning down, oh no, to alright, we're good, let's keep going. It's not easy and it's tough to go through, but trust and believe, you're not alone in it, hon. Not in the least. Yeah, exactly. I don't think that it's impossible either. I actually think that it's highly probable as to the fact of what it's doing. Because ever since we hooked it up and turned around and actually put it into the speaker instead of in that roll of tape, y'all got a fancy upgrade. Um, Ever since then, it turned around and it's been coming in clear. I don't use WhatsApp. And for those that are wondering, as far as the channel goes, you can call me Canna. Hey, Nanook, glad you can make it in. Yeah, definitely get the money, gang gang. Get the money. Straight up, man. You have turned around and ended up going and, man, it's like one day you were there saying, all right, let's do the server, and the next day it was like, all right, Gang Gang's got a job, and then Gang Gang's gone because Gang Gang's working and fucking getting that work in. Dude, get it. Get it. Right, right. When you got that baby girl, you gotta turn around and do what you gotta do. And or that baby boy, you gotta turn around and do what you gotta do. Straight up. Nothing else matters at that point. The kid is the priority. That lighter is dead. That's why it stays over there for the torch. Stop fucking grabbing it, you dumbass. Ah, right, right. Boiled peanuts and sweet tea down at the trails. Yep. Those outside of the South ain't gonna know what to do with it, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, straight up priorities. When you got that family and you're turning around and taking care of that family, don't nothing else matter at that point. Everything else can be caught back up. Straight up. There, man. The quickest way for a YouTuber to get my subscription, ironically, is for them to turn around and be a parent, have that moment where their kid comes and turns around and goes to interrupt the stream or whatever, and they turn around and they just walk through it like it's nothing, and they just have that charisma and that energy, and you could just tell that they're that awesome fucking parent. Quick subscription, no questions asked. Just ran into another W dad this morning. All right, Nanook, catch you here in a little while. Yeah, definitely. Always take care of the babies. Y'all, we're almost at the 100 view mark. We got 20 views left to go. We're less than a half an hour in. Let's go. I, Kingman, thank you. I don't know how many times I'm going to thank you this stream, but thank you. Because now that I have those numbers in front of me, now I feel better about the stream. Adnan from the US. Exactly. Exactly. That's the thing. As long as you can turn around and raise your kid not to be an asshole, to be straight up and honest, and to be hardworking and ethical, you've done your job. Shit. Shit. What? Which one? Is it the fact of Copilot or is it the fact of Kimberly? If it's Kimberly, we can live without Kimberly. If it's Copilot, let's fix it. Oh, dude, Kimberly put in the resignation notice. All right, all right, all right. I think man, we can work around that. Wait, no. Adnan, I can't speak Hindi. Put on subtitles. Oh. Oh, so this was a gang special. All right, I got you. I got you. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be able to fix that in no time. I'm sure he'll fix that in no time. If it was one of his gang specials, he's got this. Long as he's still got access that he needs in Discord, he's good. Oh, by the way, gang, thank you for accepting that invite, man, because it would have really sucked had we turned around and not had you on the list of moderators come the 31st. And it's once again a fair notation and a heads up because we're like a half an hour in. Any people that want to remain moderators on Teddy's channel, all current moderators, feel free to clip this down the list. But anyone who wants to stay a mod, they need to log in into the moderator's room. Get a hold of a current mod, they can turn around and tell you how. But everyone that wants to remain a mod needs to be logged into the channel in one way or another by the 31st of March. No questions asked. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. The same thing. Man. I mean, I get that some of these trolls are tech savvy, but they really need to stop fucking with your systems, man. That's not cool. 36 swinging vines to turn around and get to the fact of something fucking remotely important, like, oh, I don't know, one of Gang's messages. 36 swinging vines. That's a lot of vine to swing through. King, you're the only one I think that can actually go in and delete them. Please, please make it to where we don't have to swing through the vine anymore. Oh, thank you, gang. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because, guys, for real, we those that set up the tech and those that set up the accounts, we need y'all bad. That fucking ravaging bot that ran through like a blonde with a hatchet pissed did some damage. 10 p.m. there. All right, all right. That gives me that nice warning because that tells me that the fucking storm system that we're dealing with right now, it should be passing through and passing over. But I'm pretty sure we got a second system coming in right behind this. It's why we weren't sure if we were going to get the stream out today or not. And yet, here we are a half an hour in, and we're already up at 86 views. And we've almost got an average view duration of like a minute. So, I'll take that. You know, most shorts, they only get like 15 seconds worth of view time. The longer the short, the more the view time crashes over time. So, I'll take that 51 seconds. That levels out pretty damn well eventually. Yeah, exactly. Sky, if you need to reach out to any of us or you feel that you need an open ear to talk to, you know you've got support in the channel and you've got support with the members that we have. Hun, you ain't gonna be annoying. Come on, Sky, you're not going to be annoying. We've all been there, we all get it. Sometimes you just need a sounding board to be able to speak to. Oh, totally fine. Totally fine. Send in the message. Just know that it may take me upwards of possibly a day to get back to you. It really just, it depends on the fact of how freaking Signal is running, because that outside, I didn't think we were going to be running smooth today at all. So we're kind of getting lucky. Yeah, exactly. If any of the mods ever need anything, you know that you've got that support circle there. It's why I made the moderator room. It's why I made certain portions in the fact of the lounge where it's dedicated to those that are quote unquote multifaceted, multi channel individuals. It's why I specifically set it up that way. If you're a mod on Teddy's channel and you cannot get into Canna's desk, let me know. Because each mod on Teddy's channel is supposed to be able to turn around and get into my desk just in case there's an emergency and or a business offer or opportunity that's actually legitimate and like totally worth it. We got 11 more viewers and Canna's screwed. Canna's gonna have to take another dab. We got 11 viewers left to go. Yeah, exactly. I mean, shit. We've got empaths, we've got preachers, we've got practitioners, we've got people that are licensed and able to turn around and be considered as quote unquote confessional, because I happen to be ordained myself. So yeah, ain't no fear in reaching out to any of the mods. Yeah, exactly. There's a few that can't, and they do have an exception. That exception is we will accept any form of communication. No matter what fucking system it is on, whether it be the fact of Messenger, whether it be the fact of down the list, as long as you have a way to get in touch with the channel, you're totally good. But for as long as the list of moderators as we have, that list that has actually shown up and or has gotten their attempts in so far, it's really, really small. And the irony is, I'm only seeing the ones in there that I was actually expecting to see. Don't ask how I knew. I had that feeling that the certain lists that I was expecting were the ones that were going to show. All right, go get your learning on. You got this. For everything you learn, it's something that you can pass on and or turn around and teach at a later day. Go for it. Y'all, we got 7 more views to go. We got 7 more views to go. 7 more views, and Canada's going to get stuck having to take another dabby do. For you. Sorry, Steven, I'm stealing that, dude. It fits so well. I'm sorry. We'll come up to an agreement later on that or something, but that dabby do for you is going to stick. But we got 7 left. Just 7 more to go. And the funny thing is, if we can get 7 views and 1 like, we'll have met either criteria either way. So I'm guaranteed that I'm going to have to take a dabby do. For oh. Oh, Ruth, Husqvarna has better options. And they take less modification. But yeah, definitely, gang. We'll catch you here in a little while, man. You do what you do, because you're damn good at it. Just like Nanook. Yeah, exactly. That's Nanook. That's exactly how we look at it. It's sort of like that extended family of we're all stoners. We all end up online. We're all on YouTube. We're all either doing live streams or active in live streams. Teddy has spawned like 4 or 5, upwards of 7 channels since the creation of his channel. Yeah, we're all pretty fucking close. Shit, 5 more views to go. 5 more views to go. We'll even turn around and reload that just to make sure that it's valid. But yeah, ultimately, in the last couple of months, I think we've made a nice little community out of it. And the thing is, we're constantly growing on every single one of the channels, and it's constantly pushing to the other communities. Oh, don't worry, yes, sir. I'm good. I'm good. Fuck. Get away from me, blue lighter. You are cursed. Reload the studio. Well, we're at 9 likes. If we get to 10 on that end, then either way, it's not gonna matter. We're almost there. Anybody else just see that? See what? What did it do? Did it do some funky weird shit that I don't know about? Close. There. Oh. Thank you, Sapphire, because you just put the context in it that I needed. Thank you. Dude, that sucks. I've been there before. Um, okay. If it did some funky weird shit, it's probably because I was dealing with the fact of studio on this side, turning around and reloading it. And or we got a signal fucking fluctuation from the fact of the clouds and shit. Either way. Thank you. Ooh, 4 more views to go. Either 4 more views or 1 more like. 4 more views or 1 more like. And then I'm gonna get stuck with the dabby do. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. Gotta readjust the chair. I'm trying to get past that glare. So if I turn that way, yeah, most part that fixes it. Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Ruth, go breaking the halos today. 6'4", I'm 5'10" and a half, 5'11". Depends on if I've had my freaking spine straightened. Yes, definitely. If you've stuck around for the last 45 minutes or so and or you're just joining, please like and subscribe, guys, because we're constantly going live. We go live at least 3 times a week. This week, it's probably going to be 4 or more times. We're growing as a channel as we turn around and continue on. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a euphemism, but my tongue is not. Sapphire, 5'3"? Seriously, 5'3"? Girl, that's fun size. Sorry, sorry about that, but it's the truth. That's fun size. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, every single person on the channel, between all of our channels, I think, at some point in time, we have all had that thing that cracked our halo. And actually, King, I think I know what it's doing. I think you're just a little bit, quote unquote, stony high. And every time my hand creates that shadow and that flicker, or the light behind me creates that flicker, it messes with you. 98. Either 2 more views or 1 more like, and Kenna's doing a dabby do. Oh, come on, readjust for the light. Thank you. That might actually solve it. Because I hate when that light flicker starts up. I think we need to start going live on Tuesdays more. I mean, well, then again, Love you too, boo.
Do you want the door open?
No. That will fuck my lighting.
Sorry.
Please don't.
I forgot.
Between that, the wind, and the rain.
What rain at this point?
Okay, so the rain out there finally has stopped.
Yep.
Alright, that's good, but that there's still moisture ridden at that point.
I gotta deal with that noise.
Well, yeah, but well, that was rude. 99. Alright, guys, we're at 99 views and 9 likes. Can we make it 110? Can we make it 100 views and 10 likes? You think we got that in us? Or is it going to turn around and just go one side or the other? And please tell me my stream did not turn around and freeze up on it. Also, oh, there's 100. Alright, we hit our 100 mark. Marcus Red. Okay. Alright, we hit our 100 mark, people. We've officially hit the 100 view mark, and we're officially under an hour. Which means right now we're outperforming all of our previous live streams to this point. And or at least most of them. 90% of them. And we're still holding almost a 1 minute view duration. But I'm noticing only like 4 in the chat rate. Which tells me that for like 100 people that came in, only like 4 or 5 of y'all ultimately are actually talking. What's up? What's with that? Why do most of the viewers end up having to shadow watch in the background and feel like they can't join in on the company fun? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did we crash? Did we just crash? I think we did. No, because the lights just went up. We're not crashed. We're back. Okay. Okay, so we're back to 5 in the chat. 102 and down to 49. Alright. So that tells me that we're not crashed. It's working. It's just the chat died. At least temporarily. Oh. You know what? Let's go there. And do that. Alright. Back to the concurrent. Yeah, it should be the concurrent. Because 104 is total. Chat rate is how many are interacting in chat. And the concurrent is how many are currently there. across the line of it, from the way I understand it. And the views are still going up. So I have to figure and safely assume that it's the fact that reality's sake is I've still got my viewers. I'm just wondering if the chat's broken. Because we've had times where the chat has turned around and decided it was going to break on us before. And it has a habit of doing it. But we're up to 107. Any of the channel moderators on Canna Lounge, do me a favor. If, for what this is worth, the chat is bugged and it turned around and froze up, please let me know. Because I'm watching the numbers turn around and do their thing. But yeah, if chat's bugged, can someone please send me a message and let me know? I would greatly appreciate it. Because we may just have to turn around and restart the stream. And I hate having to cut 2-hour streams in the middle. But, you know, if we make it to quote unquote that notation of having to make a second stream to do part 2, we'll do it. It's just going to take me a little bit longer to get reset. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that last glitch took out the chat. Because we're at 111. Alright. Y'all, I hate to do this. Give me a minute. We're going to turn around and just start up a fresh one. It's not going to have a title. It's not going to have a description. It's just going to say Canna Games is live. Give me one moment. We're going to start up round 2 because I'm watching this. I'm watching chat. This ain't lining up. I know these telltale signs. We're going to start a new chat. Hold on. We will be right back. Close.